Hey, VIP kid people, Teacher Jones here, but you can call me Chyteal, because we ain't in the classroom right now. But today I am going to give you a great idea for a reward concerning your upper level students, levels 3 through 6. So, I'm one of those people that love rewards. I love props, but lately things have been a little cluttered and I have the potential of being one of those VIPKID hoarders. And I'm pretty sure that you guys can relate to trying to find rewards that are age appropriate or gender neutral for those upper level students. And it's been a headache. It's been a headache for me. And so I've been exploring some things over the last 2 months. And I'm excited to share this reward with you because it has really helped me. So I hope you get something from it. So a couple weeks ago, my husband bought my sons a new video game. And I'm not really one that's really into a lot of video games, but I was watching them play and they were having such a ball. And then all of a sudden, boom, ideas just started flooding in. So I asked myself a question. I said, self, and myself said, huh? What is something that'll keep these kids motivated continually? Then the answer came to me. Watching the freaking score go up. That's right. Kids love watching the score. They're constantly looking up, seeing if their cash or the numbers go up. Up here in that little bitty corner where the numbers just keep going up and up and up and up. You've done it. And if you have ever played a video game, or if you still do, you'll be watching that score go up. Quit playing. So if you ever play video games, or you still play them now, then you'll be watching that score go up. You'll be watching that money build up there in the corner. You do. We all did it. So right away, I got to work on making me a scoreboard. I looked on Amazon, and those scoreboards on Amazon were just way too expensive for me. And anyway, I'm a do-it-yourself kind of girl. And I decided to go ahead and make me a prototype and test it out to see if it works, and then maybe upgrade later. And this is what I decided to upgrade to later. So basically, this was the result of my first scoreboard. And like I said, it was pretty easy. This is nothing but cardboard, and I painted it with acrylic paint. Also, these are just laminated, as you can see, laminated index cards on a pack of rings that I got at the dollar store. And under these, it goes from 0 to 9, of course. And as you see, the money can go up of it. So you know what? I was super excited. I wanted to try it out for you guys and show you the results that I got from using it with the students over the last couple weeks. But one, I wanted to tell you a few things. For this, I didn't have in the beginning a set amount of money that I would give to the students, but I started off basically giving them $1 per question that they answered, like maybe the comprehension questions. And it was always $2 for reading a whole PowerPoint slide. So I would give them $2, flip it right on over. Good job. I gave $5 for those, those tricky PowerPoint slides that have lots of information to cover and questions for the student to either draw a line, matching things, filling stuff in. I just give $5 flat for those PowerPoint slides. And also I give like $1 just for encouragement, because some slides the students don't do well on, and I want them to still feel motivated. I want them to work for it, but I want them to motivate it. I've also learned that it's good to give $1 to those students who are behaving well, because those kids need as much encouragement as possible. And again, I say this is a new reward system, because before I was rewarding them with the cash. And yes, I got this idea from all of you amazing VIPKid teachers. And I'm not knocking it, but boy, this was adding up. It was adding up. And I was just like, you know what? That's just going to be more clutter in the corner. And I need something more efficient and effective in the classroom. So I came up with the scoreboard. And speaking of behavior issues, see, I'm one of those teachers that I deal well with behavior issues in the class. Don't get me wrong. You know, I have to be prepared, but I'm very energetic. I'm not in a chair like I am right now. I am up on my feet and I am moving around and I am very animated. And for some reason, I think VIPKid, they actually give me the problem kids, because I have a lot of feedback with a lot of the students who have behavior problems. But I decided to test out this scoreboard on first on one of my new students. It was a new student I never had before. I totally just looked at the feedback, because again, I'm one of those teachers that does leave good feedback, but I also read the feedback of other teachers. It's important to me. So, you know, I got this new student and, you know, I was reading all his feedback and it wasn't looking good for me. And I was like, you know what? I got to come with my A game. I was nervous. I wanted to be prepared. And before I show you some of the feedback and continue on in this video, I want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm not saying that this scoreboard is going to solve all your problems, because I've used some great props out there from the VIPKid land, and they work sometimes. Okay, so I'm throwing out a disclaimer to say, like, this may not solve all your problems. There may be times when you know, the kids are tired of it. You may have to switch up your game. It's not foolproof. You may have to try something to engage kids sometimes. You may have to do it sometimes, or you may have to reset the score back to 0 and let them beat their other score. You know, I'm still testing it. I'm still working out with it, but so far it's been great to me. It's been engaging. The students are really excited about it. So this is the feedback from one of the new students. He was a boy. He was a level 3 student. And I'm not talking about one bad feedback. It was multiple feedbacks that were bad. I mean, I was nervous, y'all. So as you can see in this feedback, it says that the student was having difficulties speaking, difficulties getting through the PowerPoint because the student scribbled all over the slides. At one time, this student kept pulling the curtains down and biting them. I got feedback here that says he was hyperactive, that he rummages through his toys and possibly pulls out all his toys and lays them out on the table. I got feedback that says he was completely distracted and it was a very difficult lesson to get through. Now take a look at my feedback after using the scoreboard just for the first class. And I promise you, this is honest feedback because this was a new student and I didn't know how classes was going to go. So basically, this student, he did a wonderful job. I put down that he was a fast learner and that he had a score of $29 on the scoreboard. Another class, he did a good job reading. His score increased from $29 to $88. And I was sure that I had to put that I had not one behavior issue. No behavior issues from this guy. He did so well. He was so motivated. He was excited. And he did an awesome job. Now, the secret to the feedback that I leave should catch the attention of the student and also the parent. It's going to be like the secret weapon so that the student keeps coming back. I specifically put such and such earned $29 this time. Next time, when he comes back to class, he can earn more money. Or I put, last time such and such earned $29 or earned only $29. And this time he earned $88. Next time when I have class with him, his score will increase. This is the secret weapon for getting the kids to return. This is going to be the thing that they look at and say, you know what? I made $29 last time, and this time I made $88. What am I going to make next time? And it works. These are returning students. Now let's take a look at some feedback from my level 4. This isn't a student with behavior problems. He's just one of my regulars. And I just kind of popped that scoreboard in there on them because, things were getting a little boring, and, I wanted to kind of spice things up and get him excited about the lesson again. So this is feedback from my level 4 student. And as you can see, it says, last time he only earned $81, but his score increased to $125. And as you can also see, it says, next time when he has class with me, his score will increase. So this method works for levels 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have multiple feedback where these kids are going, their score is just going up and up. So what I do is when they return back to me, I'm already in the classroom. Usually this is hanging behind me somewhere in the classroom. And I have their previous score already up there, and I let them know, hey, last time you earned $132. And now your score will go up, okay? And they're usually excited about it, and they're ready, and they're watching, and boy, do they watch. Because if you try not to give them their score, because sometimes I'm just trying to beat the clock. I'm trying to make it out of there at 25 minutes. And if I forget to give them their score, teacher, 3 points. And sometimes they'll even throw a challenge at me. Teacher, one more dollar. And I'll say, okay, and I'll ask them a question and I'll give them that dollar. It works. Now, I do have one warning that I have found to not work in your favor. And it's during the unit assessments. So I don't do this during unit assessments. And while it is a great opportunity to get real answers and give them a reward for it, the feedback is an issue. See, I'm only able to see the feedback while I'm doing it. And I don't have access to the feedback on those UAs anymore. And I need this feedback to be readily accessible to me when I plan for my classes. I need to be able to open up my app and look in the class detail and see, this student made $132 last time. And that shows me what to have their numbers on when they come back in my classroom. So do not leave this feedback, or I wouldn't even use it in a UA. It's not good. You can if you keep notes like that. I know a lot of teachers have like notebooks, or what is the Panda something where you have all the students' information. If you have that, good job, go for it. But it's just too much. It's just too much for me. So I leave everything in the feedback. So like I said, it's readily accessible. And I found the best thing about this reward is that I can continue to use it. I can revamp it. I can even set a limit. So I'm thinking next time, if one of my students hit maybe $5,000, that I have like this ultimate reward for them, like the stepping stones, like maybe a trophy, and then some type of medallion or something to give them so that they can meet these milestones and that they can be excited about, or do something that they interest them. But you don't have to think about it so much because the money is just going up and going up and going up. Now, I found this to work for me. It may not work for you, but I'm giving you another option. I'm adding to the VIPKID world of videos with options. And I hope that you try it out. It's nothing difficult. It took me maybe 20 minutes to make a scoreboard. like I said, I have some more cards coming in that last a little bit longer. But I hope this works for you. I hope you give it a try. If you do, definitely leave it down below in the feedback and tell me how it worked. If you have any questions on the system that I use, again, it's not foolproof. I have to adjust some things to make it work for me. Sometimes I don't feel like the scoreboard is going to work for the younger kids because they don't understand the concept. They don't get as excited as when I use Batman or Spider-Man rewards or cupcake rewards. They don't get excited because they're smaller. But those big kids that are on Minecraft and, you know, that can literally, they like a challenge, this will work for your kids. This will work. So I hope that you watched the whole video and you got something out of it. All right, later. Now, get on out of here and get back in them classes. Oh, wait. So I forgot one thing. So I do have some video footage of one of the students using the scoreboard, or me using the scoreboard with one of the students. And also, VIPKID has put one of my scoreboard opportunities in the moments on the app. Wow. So I included that too. Take a look, guys. Goodbye.
Jane is mean. Jane is mean. $2. Wow. $5. Wow.
Wow.
Good job. Good job, boo. Good job, boo. Good job. Two. Good job, Rita. Wait. Tricky question. Which one is warm-blooded? Yes. Almost. It's O. But you get $3. $1, $2, $3. Very good. Very good. Yes. No vowel. Very good. All right. Give him a press. Yes. One more.